All right, so tonight the Golden State Warriors played the Memphis Grizzlies, and I got a lot to say in this video, man. I got a lot of shit to say. You guys might notice I haven't been as hard on Golden State the last few months, really. You know what I mean? I've been taking it easy on them. It's the off season, and bygones be bygones. I'm not gonna keep pounding on this team and beating a dead horse, so to speak, about how much I don't like their fans. But that's great to start up again, okay? It's a new season, and I'm seeing the old, same familiar patterns from a lot of those fucking fanboys of that team. Number one, okay, well, before I get there, let me talk about the game. Memphis Grizzlies, very good team. Not a championship quality team, but a very good team. And I remember them playing Golden State very well last year. Beat them a couple times, I think. I know they definitely beat them once. I think at least the other games they played them. I think they beat them twice, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of times they played them close, I think, with the other games. But I do remember them playing them well relative to other teams. And tonight was no exception. They played Golden State very well. Golden State was trying to get back into the game in the fourth quarter, and Stephen Curry had a very good offensive game. He finished with 37 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kevin Durant contributed as well. I think he had 29 points, something like 12 or 13 rebounds, and a couple of assists. I can't remember the numbers. But Marc Gasol was big for Memphis, like 33 points or something like that, and 14 to 15 rebounds. But the thing that bothers me about Golden State fans is they feel entitled. You guys have won 2 championships in the last 3 years. And I look at the comment sections of all these videos tonight, and they're always complaining about every fucking thing. Now, did Curry not get some calls that he probably should have gotten? Most likely. It's probably, he didn't get some calls. But the call in which he went off on, or the non-call that he didn't get, that he went off on, wasn't really much of a foul. I mean, that's the type of thing that you let go. There wasn't that much contact with that, when he drove to the basket. Well, I didn't really see that much contact. It wasn't like he got knocked down, or I didn't see anything that warranted that type of reaction. Not to that extent. That was frustration because he knew that they were on the verge of losing, and that was frustration. But that frustration should have been aimed at him and his teammates, not at the ref, in my opinion, at that particular time. You know what I'm saying? That's not how a championship team acts, in my opinion. I don't remember the Lakers, or I'm talking about the Kobe Lakers, the Shaq Lakers. I don't remember the Spurs ever, the Bulls, the Pistons, the Lakers, Showtime Lakers, even the bad boy Pistons. I don't remember them only 2 or 3 games to the season showing that type of frustration. Okay. And Stephen Curry was ejected from the game. He might face suspension because it appeared that he threw his mouthpiece in the direction of the referee. He can say that he just threw it out of frustration, whatever. He has a history of doing that shit. He threw it, I think he threw his mouthpiece into the stands last year. And I think the league was kind of easy on him with that. But this time he threw it in the direction of the ref, and that shit should warrant a fucking suspension. I don't give a fuck who he is. You know what I'm saying? I remember, when Michael Jordan, would get into fracases with players, he would get suspended. He got suspended when he got into the records with Reggie Miller in '93. So Stephen Curry is nobody fucking special. You can't throw a fucking shit at the fucking officials. Suspend his ass for a game or 2. You know, and Kevin Durant, here he want to follow up and you know, really Kevin Durant just want to get out the fucking court because he didn't want to be on the court when they fucking lost. You know, I call it the old Andrew Bynum strategy. You know, that's when Andrew Bynum fouled the shit out of J.J. Barea in 2011 Western Conference Finals, I think. Was it Western Conference Finals or was it semifinals? I can't remember whether they played the Lakers. I want to say it was the semis. Well, whatever round that was, when Andrew Bynum fouled the shit out of J.J. Barea in Game 4 of that series. I think it was the semifinals. It was the semifinals when he fouled the shit out of J.J. Barea in Game 4 because he didn't want to be on the floor when they got swept and shit. That sore loser shit. You know, and Kevin Durant flipping off the fucking fans and shit. Yeah, I know the fans are probably some fucking assholes and shit. They're probably saying some stupid shit out their mouths. You know, so I ain't gonna be too hard on them for whatever, but motherfucker, you got that ring because you fucking ring chased, man. You know what I'm saying? I can fucking join that team and get a ring. Come off the bench. All I do is fucking tackle motherfuckers when they go on the post and shit. That's all I fucking do. Just tackle motherfuckers. I play a few games, save all my game checks, and all I'll be is just a fucking linebacker just tackling motherfuckers in the air, and I get suspended from the league, and I just collect all my fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, I can't do that because then if I'm getting suspended, then they'll take my money, right? So I'll just take a couple of game checks and bank them shits, and then put a couple of money, you know, put some of the money in a fund for fines and. I'm going too far with that one. But anyway, in this video, I want to address these fanboys. I told you guys that I doubted that Golden State would flirt with 70 wins this year. The Western Conference has improved. It's not that they were the weak conference anyway, but now it's very lopsided. The Western Conference is much improved, and you're not going to have these games anymore where you're beating teams by 20 and 30 points consistently. I mean, you're going to do it all. You're going to have a lot of games where you're doing it, but there's more competition. And I said in the video, probably about a month ago, maybe even longer than that now, maybe 2 months ago or something like that, 6 weeks ago, I said, if I had to guess, Golden State would probably barely win 60 games this year. Maybe like 59 and 23, 60 and 22, which is still an excellent record. But they have more competition now. They're going to lose more games. And now they're 1 and 2. Now, I say this, they could easily win 20 straight games. But I doubt it. Because other teams are catching up. Other teams are also learning how to better play Golden State, even though that's, you know, they're still a great team, but now, you know what I'm saying, like that first year, 2015-16, when they won 73 games, people had never seen anything like that before with the small ball. Now other teams are making the necessary adjustments to at least try to counter it as much as possible. Because you guys might remember that year when they won 73 games, Golden State was beating the hell out of some of them teams. Like it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? And Stephen Curry, who had started the season off very impressive, 2015-16, he was just an exceptional offensive player. I got to give him credit on that. But Golden State Warrior fanboys, shut the fuck up and stop whining about calls. Stop whining about it's a conspiracy against you guys to not win a title. You fucking the most spoiled fucking. Every time you guys lose, there's always a conspiracy theory behind it. Shut the fuck up and take your few L's. You can't even take a few L's. It's the regular season. Like, you guys supposed to win every fucking ball game. I remember, man, when I was a Bulls fan and we lost a couple of games in the regular season, especially early on, I'd be concerned, but I never sat there and blamed the officials. I mean, if anything, I looked at that more during the playoffs when it mattered. I would get mad at some non-calls and shit, but I never said it was a conspiracy. What the fuck? Y'all some paranoid ass motherfuckers, man. Why the fuck would the league conspire against Golden State not to be in the finals when they're the golden goose of the NBA? Shut the fuck up, you delusional pieces of fucking shit!